Hello students, in this video we will learn about the vector form of Coulomb's law. In the previous video we had studied about the Coulomb's law, and in the basis of Coulomb's law we had derived the formula of electrostatic force between 2 point charges. That was F equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square, where R is the distance between 2 point charges. Okay, this force is also called the Coulomb's force because this force was calculated first by Charles Coulomb. In this video we will learn about the vector form of Coulomb's law. So consider about 2 point charges. Let first point charge is Q1 and second point charge is Q2. Okay, let this charge is placed at point A and this is placed at point B. Join the point charges. This is the distance between 2 point charges. Okay, now the distance of second point charge Q2 from Q1 will be AB. Okay, and let this is equal R. This distance is measuring from Q1 charge to Q2 charge. That's why this will be R12. R12. This is the distance or the position of Q2 with respect to Q1. Okay, now the position vector will be vector AB or vector R12. These are like charges. These are like charges, then they will repel to each other. Now the repulsive force on Q2 due to Q1 will be along this direction, and this force will be F, force on second charge due to first charge. It will be because force is the vector quantity, that's why here arrow will be there upon the F21. Okay, now the formula of this force will be F, vector F21 will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon the square of the distance. What is the distance here? This is the vector quantity. This is not distance. So to find the distance, to find the magnitude from the vector quantity, here we have to take here the modulus of vector quantity. So here vector quantity is vector AB. So the modulus of vector AB, and here is square. And now this is the scalar quantity, but the force is vector quantity. Okay, so we have to put here the unit vector for vector quantity. Okay, so what will be the unit vector? Unit vector will be unit vector AB. Why unit vector will be AB? Because the force is measuring from point A to along this direction. Okay, how? So for this, let this is the point P. Okay, you would have understood the position vector of any point. So consider about a point A, P. Let this is the position, this is the origin point, and along this direction this is x-axis, and let this is y-axis. Join this point from origin point. This is the distance of this point. Okay, so the position vector of this point will be vector OP equal vector R. Draw the normal on the x-axis. So this is the x coordinate. Draw the normal on y-axis, then this will be the y coordinate. Along the x-axis, here I cap is taken as unit vector, and along the y-axis here j cap is taken as unit vector. Okay, because distance is measuring along x-axis. Okay, then the unit vector will be I cap. Similarly here force is measuring from A to B, that's why here unit vector will be unit vector AB. Okay, now on putting the value of AB, F21, vector F21 will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon modulus of vector AB equal to vector R12, and here is square, and here vector unit vector R12. Okay, now you know by the definition of unit vector R12 will be the position vector of R12 upon the modulus of vector R12. This is the formula or the definition of unit vector. So on putting the value of unit vector r12 in this equation, force will be F21 equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon unit vector modulus of unit vector r12 square, and on putting the value of unit vector r12 here, vector r12 upon modulus of vector r12, this will be, or F will be equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon modulus of vector r12 and c square, and this in single, so here 3, so cube is okay. Or now here r12 unit vector r12, this is the formula of force acting on Q2. Now we have to put the value of r vector r12. How? Okay, consider about the three-dimensional coordinates. Let this is the origin point, and this is the x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is the z-axis, x-axis, y-axis. This is origin point. Join the point A from O. Let the distance is r1. Okay. Now the position vector will be vector r1. Okay. And the direction along this direction O to A. And the direction of this position vector is along the direction, because this is measuring from A to B. Now join the point B from point O. So this will be, let this is the distance r2. Then the position vector of Q2 will be vector r2, and the direction of this will be along this direction. You know, this you can see here, this is the triangle. Okay, so by the triangle law of vector addition, we can find the value of vector r12. How? You know what is the triangle law of vector addition? In any triangle, the vectors in same direction, the sum of the vectors in same direction is equal to the vectors in opposite direction. So in same direction, vectors r1 O to A and vector r12 A to B, these are same in the same direction. So vector r1 plus vector r12, and it will be equal vector r2. Okay. Or vector r12 will be equal vector r2 minus vector r1. So this is the value of vector r12. On putting the value in this equation, so F will be, F21 will be equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon the value of vector r12 is equal vector r2 minus vector r1, and here cube, and value of this is equal this. So here vector r2 minus vector r1, this is the value. This is the force acting on Q2. Okay, this is the vector form. Now similarly we can find the force on Q1 due to Q2, because these are like charges, that's why it will repel to Q1. So the force will be along this direction on Q1, and it will be F, force on first due to second. This will be, so the force vector F12 will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Let this is the first equation. So F12 equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon the distance of Q1 from Q2. It will be BA, because this distance is measuring from B to A. So here BA, the direction B to A. Let it will be equal R. This distance is measuring from second charge to first charge, that's why this will be R21, and the position vector BA vector R21. Okay, so this will be modulus of vector BA and square, and the unit vector will be BA, unit vector BA. This will be the force on Q1. On putting the value of BA and B, so here F12, vector F12 will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 and modulus of vector BA is equal vector R21, vector R21 square and R21 cap. Okay, now this is the unit vector. We can find the value of this unit vector. Okay, so the value of unit vector R21 will be equal the position vector of R21 upon the modulus of vector R21. Okay, therefore the force will be F equal 1 up F12 equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon modulus of vector R21 square into value of this is equal to this. So position vector of R21 upon modulus of vector R21. Okay, or F will be F12, sorry, here F12 will be equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 and the value of this we have to find the value of vector R21. Okay, so from this triangle the direction of OB is along this direction and the direction of vector R21 is B to A. So these are in same direction, but this is opposite to these. These are along this direction, but these are along this is along this direction. So from this triangle, by triangle law of vector addition, here vector R2 plus vector R21 equal will be vector R1 or vector R21 will be equal vector R1 minus vector R2. So the force from this equation will be vector F12 will be 1 upon 4 upon epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon the value of this is equal this. So R1 minus vector R2 and square. Listen, we can write this equation also. F12 equal 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon modulus of vector R21 Q into vector R21. So here will be Q. We are putting the value of vector R21 in this equation. So value of vector R21 will be equal to vector R1 minus vector R2. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon modulus of vector R1 minus vector R2 and Q. And the value of this is this. So here vector R1 minus vector R2. This is the value of this value. Okay. So this is the force acting on Q1 due to Q2. But this is along this direction and this is along this direction. So these are in opposite directions, but these will be equal. Okay, because every particle is exerted same forces. So Q1 will be exerted this force. So Q2 will be exerted this force, and these will be equal. That's why here F21 will be equal F12, but here minus will be there. Minus sign here shows that the direction of both forces are opposite. Okay, so I hope that you would have understood all the things. Thanks.